fire signs. I just saw the word baggage. Does that mean that you guys are dealing with emotional baggage? Or are we talking like in a literal form? Like, are you guys traveling? Let's see. What messages come out for the fire signs? Aries, Leo, Sag. Somebody could be traveling and it may have to do with sports. This may have to do with children playing sports, or maybe you guys are athletes. Maybe I'm connecting with an athlete, someone that's dealing with an athlete. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. This could also have to do with someone's daughter. Daughter plays sports, something like that. What this tells me is that fire signs are going to be moving around a lot this summer. Okay, so we have grief work that came through, that came faced up. Grief work and leaving. Fire signs could be coming to terms and accepting that they have to leave a situation, a person behind for the sake of personal growth, ascension, evolution, maturity. It's giving more than anything acceptance. I'm accepting that, and this isn't, and for the record, this doesn't feel bad. This doesn't actually feel heavy, even though it could be. It feels like in order for me to go to the next level of my life, whatever that next level looks like, right? I would have to accept that what once was is no longer. Maybe your lifestyle is changing. Maybe someone is leaving. Maybe someone has transitioned. Maybe this is you accepting that someone has changed. I'm hearing the word dad. This is what came face down. We have self-care, finances, and relationship dynamics. Self-care, finances, and relationship dynamics. I feel like the reason why these cards came face down is because this is what you're not communicating with people, your concerns about. Unless somebody asks, that's what I'm hearing. Unless someone asks, I'm not communicating about the relationship dynamics that I'm struggling with. For some of you guys, this grief work may have to do with a relationship. Maybe someone in a relationship is leaving, or maybe someone's leaving a perspective, or maybe there's a mindset that's changing. For those that are confused, if you guys feel like I'm talking in circles, one example that I can bring up could be, maybe someone was dating someone for a few years and they're coming to realize this person, I'm never going to be with the version of that person that I was with between year 1 and year 5, or between year 3 and year 7. Like someone may feel like the peak of that relationship was within a season or 2 or a few years. That's the version that I'm actually trying to get back to, or, and you're going to have to accept that even that mindset of wanting someone or wanting to revisit a period in your life that has come and passed is not going to happen. That doesn't necessarily mean that better days are to come. It just means like we cannot reverse time. So we can recreate certain experiences and make it better. But this leaving, grief work, and relationship dynamics is screaming that someone may be a little remorseful, regretful even, that they missed time or they didn't take advantage of time. But that doesn't, I feel the need to say with this self-care and finances, there's obviously healing that needs to happen with this grieving. Some of you fire signs are dealing with someone in some shape or way or capacity, and this could be you guys as well, where Spirit has been trying to tell you to let go of something or someone, a situation, because everyone around you has outgrown it but you. Or, flip or switch the roles. And this is why the grieving is here, because it's like You're holding on to something that has already moved on, mature, evolved in some shape or capacity. Or maybe you're the one that has evolved beyond the situation and the people around you have not. Self-care is here, and I feel like some of you guys have to work on your root chakra in matters of finances. With this self-care and finances, there's somebody that I'm picking up that, like, I'm seeing an equation. Self-worth and self-value is equal to money. No, guys. And I'm not trying to scorn, because I know I'm working on my deliverance. My personal life, I'm working on my deliverance, how I relay messages and communicate, especially with my loved ones, my children. Not that I'm just out here verbally abusing people, but it doesn't mean I never have, right? But I'm coming at y'all this way because Spirit just really doesn't like when you guys do that. Your self-worth and value does not have anything to do with money. I know society says different. I know that we're constantly measured by money, but maybe that's the lesson here, that we should not be doing that. Okay? All right, let's pull another oracle card from another oracle deck, the Soul Journey deck. Let's see what other messages are coming through. Aries, Leo, Sag. Some of you guys are honestly okay with this like grief work, because you know that you're releasing something that you've outgrown. It's no longer in line with what you want, or someone has outgrown the situation or you, and it might be tough in that sense. But I do feel, honestly, though, there is a level of acceptance here, and it's just a matter of taking time to take care of yourself while you grieve whatever this is. For me, grief work is bittersweet, because I've been on the receiving end of someone grieving me, and I've also been on the end where I'm grieving someone, and I've also know how it feels to resist grieving or to be oblivious that I am grieving. So it's like, I will say grieving is definitely a healing process. And once the load or the burden feels lighter and lighter and lighter, that's what I'm getting here with leaving. Like you're leaving like this lifestyle of always feeling like some gray cloud over your head. You're leaving doubt, insecurity, fear, limited thoughts, comparing and competing with others, and comparing yourself to money and like your self-worth and all that. Like that's the stuff you're leaving behind. This could also mean that someone is breaking a pattern that they've done. And as I said, that I saw 1111 on the timer. This could be someone breaking a pattern that has to do with their relationships, with this relationship like dynamic. Like this, I could be talking to a masculine or feminine that always found themselves like money and self-worth is always something that was a factor in your love life. You know, you could be a man that's always like, I've always been with women that told me that my worth stems from the money I bring to the table. Or, you know, as a woman, like, I feel like if I can't make a certain amount of money, I'm not a woman, or I shouldn't be dating, I'm not worthy of love or whatever. Like, there's a pattern that you're leaving. And part of that could also be like grieving who you used to be. That's why I say grieving could be really healing, especially if you understand that you're actually grieving and that what you're letting go is necessary. That's why they're saying self-care and finances is here for the fire signs. Is it for me, for the fire signs? I am a Leo rising, for those that are interested or that are curious. I am a Leo rising. I don't believe I have any Aries placements or Sag. Actually, I do have some Sag. It's not about me. What other messages are for the fire sign? Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay. Judgment and trust. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Judgment is the energy that stems from the root chakra as well. It's one of the lowest vibrational energies that one can embody. Some of you guys, Spirit just wanted to call it out, have been very judgmental towards yourself, and it's created a domino effect where you judge other people harshly. This is not, again, I don't know, Spirit is just like, we need to address this. So I don't want us to come across as if I'm getting hard on you guys and I'm insensitive. And I don't know why I keep feeling the need to explain that to you guys. Maybe some of you guys feel the need to explain to other people constantly, like, because this could be something that has to do with boundaries here as well. Judgment. And the thing about judgment in the tarot, now that I think about it, it's Pluto ruled energy. Like the judgment card is Pluto energy in the tarot. And Pluto is about destruction. It breaks down everything and tells us to rebuild it back up. New mindset, new perspective, new intentions, new vision. Because whatever was built before was built on something faulty, or it was outdated, or you've outgrown it. So this judgment energy is also taking consideration of the relationship dynamics that you have. This is time for reevaluating, like, what relationships you want to keep in your life, what relationships you don't, which relationships you judge too harshly, or, this is about like also being considerate. When we grieve relationships, when we grieve people, when we even grieve old versions of ourselves, like if you think about it, we tend to step back and just be like, and reflect and be like, dang, I was very judgmental. I was really hard on myself. I was hard on this person. I was hard on that person. I wish I could take back some of the things that I did or said. Because at the end of the day, sometimes we're coming from a place of perfection with this judgment. A lot of times when we're judging people or we're going through a judgment season, it is because there's something about perfection here. Again, and perfection is also root chakra energy. It's low vibrational energy as well. There's something humbling about this energy in here. Like, wow, I'm just like you. You're just like me in a sense. I'm no better than you. You're no better than me. I have skeletons in my closet, and so do you. We also have trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Kind of looks like this, like a dream catcher. Are these birds? Oh no, that's just the art. You know what I do like about this energy for the fire signs is that this is indicating to me that you guys are going to start trusting yourself a lot more better. You're going to start trusting yourself. Like God, I could see God telling you, like, this is what we need to focus on, fire signs. We need to focus on this area. We need to focus on this relationship. We need to focus on this wound. We need to focus on this aspect, this, and you're going to trust what you're hearing, and then you're going to trust yourself. Your inner voice will always guide me. So this could also mean that you guys are, your discernment is strengthening as well. You're going to be able to decide what is your higher self telling you and what is your lowest shadow side telling you, your uninvolved version telling you, and which one should I be listening to. I like this for the fire signs. It just gives me the energy of evolving and ascending to the next chapter, and what that looks like is grieving everybody that doesn't get to go on the elevator to the next level with you. See, people want to talk and glorify the decision part. Oh, I'm going to the next level, I'm saying, I'm leveling up. And people don't want to talk about how sometimes that can be extremely sad. Not saying that grieving, again, has to be all sad and negative, but it doesn't, like, people just kind of don't shine light a little bit on how there's people you're going to miss. There's versions of you that you're going to, like, resist to let go of. There's relationship dynamics that are Yet you're concerned that if I'm not there, who's going to step up? And keep seeing the word surrender now. Let's look at the overall energy for the fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sag. Aries, Leo, Sag. Overall energy we have is the Four of Cups. I told you, this is Cancer Moon energy. This is reflecting on the past. So you guys can't come with me to the elevator. We can't go on the same floor. Like, why can't we all just get on the same page? That's that grief work, and that's that leaving. That's that grief work, that's that leaving, that's that relationship dynamics. And I really do feel like there's some sort of road clearing up regarding someone's finances. And this self-care is talking about putting yourself first. What's challenging the fire signs? What is challenging the fire signs, Spirit? Speak to me clearly. What is it I need to hear? The Queen of Wands. Ambition, action, inspiration, motivation, confidence. You know what I love about the Queen of Wands in the tarot? You can't tell her no. She's great at negotiating. She has this willpower to get up and get done. She's a very spiritual, very passionate, very enthusiastic, action-oriented person. She actually gets up and goes. And this makes sense because the overall energy is the Four of Cups, but here we have the Queen of Wands. Overall energy is, like reflecting on the past, reminiscing about the past and what we can't change. And the challenge is the Queen of Wands, where she's like, get up, let's do something. Let's pull out our list of goals. Let's get this fire started. Very spiritual energy, I have to say. Look at all these candles around her. She has this black cat that definitely represents and can represent protection. Actually, now that I think about it, what is currently protecting the collective? That's literally the next question I was going to ask. What is protecting the fire signs at this time? What is protecting the fire signs? Six of Cups. Back to the cup element. So the Six of Cups can talk about something very nostalgic. This could pertain to children, a relationship, a partnership, a friendship, a childhood friend, someone that you have memories with. So Spirit is telling me that whoever and whatever you're concerned about, that you have history with, this relationship, this friendship, this partnership, this could be children, family dynamic. This challenge could also be like a maternal figure or a feminine that doesn't believe in herself. As I said that, I saw 2112 on the timer. 2112, 2112. When I look at this Queen of Wands right by the Six of Cups, this could be a mother-child dynamic as well. It doesn't have to be, though. There's a relationship that you have history with that's actually protected. So reminiscing on the past is not benefiting. Trust me, it gets better out of this, whatever this relationship is. Let me see what else. Wow, told you. Lovers, Gemini energy. I asked, what is protecting the fire signs? The Six of Cups. So this again could be a family with children. This could be a couple that wants children with child right now. Someone could be pregnant. Okay, this could be a blended family dynamic. Maybe someone is, sad that things that they wanted with this person is not playing out the exact way that they desire. But Spirit is saying that there's some sort of relationship that's protected, though. This Lovers and the Six of Cups can also just represent a long-term friendship, partnership, soulmate. someone that you have nostalgic memories about. And you know, Six of Cups is really nostalgic. So for the Four of Cups to come here, someone is really reflecting over the past. Let's pull another for the fire signs. I said that in the very beginning. Someone is grieving what used to be, a relationship how it used to be. Here, 1, 2 through 5, 1, 1, 2, 3, or a season, a great season that you guys had. You have the opportunity to create better and more fulfilling experiences in the future. As I said that, the Chariot. Don't these cards go back to back? 6 and 7. Yes, the Chariot. This is Spirit is saying, look ahead. Look ahead, guys. There are better days to come. Success, progression, okay? And do this confidently. I do feel the need to mention that it's important that we take care of ourselves. We don't judge ourselves with this money situation that he's coming at, this money situation. Let's look into the past. What do they want to highlight about the past for the fire signs? Lovers in the Chariot. There's a relationship that has great potential, a partnership that has great potential to succeed in so many different ways. Maybe this Four of Cups is someone that's insecure about something. Let's look at the past and see what Spirit wants to highlight. Wow, the 10 of Cups. This is crazy. I'm serious. Look at the cups now. 4 of Cups, 6 of Cups, 10 of Cups. There could be someone here. I could be connecting with a fixed sign. Who's fixed in fire? Leo? I could be connecting to a fixed sign. Also, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Taurus. So those placements could be as aspect, like those placements could be, those zodiac signs could be a placement in someone's chart. But my point is that this feels like someone is stuck on the goals and plans and vision that they had for a family dynamic or a relationship dynamic that could have to do with children. If it's not the children, it's family. Family you want to create, family that you, this could be a blended family situation. Like there's somebody here that needs to release and surrender control and accept that time has come and passed. Time has come and passed. We can, again, with this Chariot energy, create better experiences, fulfilling experiences, success, okay? 10 of Cups is highlighting soul family. It's highlighting harmony with other people. It's highlighting children. Maybe some of you guys work with children. Let's look into the future for the fire signs. Wow, look at these major arcanas that keep coming up. The Star. In the future for the fire signs, God is going to intervene for you guys. God is going to intervene. I see someone crying because prayers are answered. They just couldn't believe it. They couldn't believe that this prayer got answered this quick or this prayer got answered this way. Something ended up working out with the Star card. Why am I getting emotional? Maybe because of this grief work. Some of you guys, this has to do with forgiveness as well. Forgiving yourself, forgiving a person, forgiving someone in a situation. It's just, and that's the thing. I said that, like, there's so much potential in the future. Believe it with the Star. You have to believe. Star talks about faith. It talks about a wish fulfillment, prayer. It talks about being optimistic. It talks about believing in the unseen. It talks about walk by faith and not by sight. This Chariot is walking by faith and not by sight, but he's so confident that there's better days to come. This is why it's so important that we don't stay in the space of grieving and reminiscing over the past for too long. You know, ever since I started learning about grieving, I really started to integrate it as part of my healing. Like it's part of healing. We have to, even if you're just grieving yourself. Some people, they're like, so much time has passed, and I missed out on these opportunities. Grieve the opportunities that you believe you missed. Let it go. Say, okay, like that opportunity, I missed it. The situation, I messed it up. It could have been this, that, and the third. I miss how things used to be. I miss how I used to be. I miss this. I miss that. I wish this and I wish that. Grieve it. Accept that it's no longer. Accept that it has come and passed. And then let it go and say, okay, going forward, it will do wonders. It will do wonders because this energy is all about staying in the past. This is why she's sitting down and still not satisfied. You give her cup after cup after cup. You pour into her, you pour into her, and she's still not satisfied. Because it's not how it used to be. This is why the challenge of the Queen of Wands is here, because we have to do something. We have to change the narrative. We cannot keep opening the same book and reading it over and over and over again. We cannot keep playing the same song over and over just to be in this nostalgic feeling. Like I see someone playing a specific song that reminds them of a specific person or a situation. And so just so that they can astral travel back and experience the feeling all over again. And that alone will have you stagnant, stuck, depressed, and essentially stuck in a grieving period. There's different stages of grieving. You could be stuck in stage 3. Like, come on, I don't rush grieving. I feel the need to say that as well. But understand that people can stay in one place over grieving what once was, once had, once wished with the star. In the future, we have the star. This alone could be talking about healing. This alone could be talking about connecting with God, connecting with Source, building that relationship strengthening, your faith building and becoming stronger. Can I get a card representing the fire signs? I see that the overall energy is the 4 of Cups, but what does your energy look like for the fire signs? Aries, Leo, Sag. The 9 of Cups. Okay, so this is telling me that there is a lot of optimistic fire signs that I am connecting to. And on the days that you struggle, where you are still grieving, this is Spirit calling that out. Trust that what you want will happen. The 9 of Cups is a wish fulfillment as well. 2 wish fulfillment cards. The 9 of Cups talks about self-satisfaction, victory. It talks about self-care and doing the most for yourself. So, for my fire signs that was in this funk, still in this funk, don't revert back to that funk with the 4 of Cups, because the Queen of Wands is asking you to step up and take action. Do something, become more active, get your goals out, and start knocking them out one by one. I wonder if there was something that just kind of threw you off your square, because the 9 of Cups is telling me it's about me right now. 9 of Cups is it's self-indulgence. It's like doing what makes you feel good. So like on the opposite end, like let's say you're self-medicating or you're numbing just to feel good during this grieving period. Okay, I feel like I'm calling someone out. Okay, because the 9 of Cups can definitely talk about sex and intimacy and overindulging in anything that makes you feel good and makes you kind of like focus on self. Well, it's for me. I'm doing it for me. I deserve it. So you gotta, again, use your discernment to make sure that you're making the right decisions. Is your higher self telling you to do something, or is this your lower version of yourself, your uninvolved, your shadow side that hasn't been tended to? Let's look at the cards representing the environment. And before I even said the word environment, I picked up a wife. Someone could be married. Someone may identify themselves as a wife, wifey. What's going on in the fire signs environment? Something about a restaurant and a parade. We have the King of Swords. There could be somebody in your environment that enforces and reinforces structure, emotional discipline. This King of Swords is someone that does not like to see someone unravel. Okay, especially during this grieving period. This could be someone that's grieving and they put on a facade, or they really hold themselves together when it comes to their emotions. This King of Swords feels influential though. Okay, so this could be an energy if it's not a person, where someone is encouraging someone to just, or like someone's energy like inspires or motivates them or encourages them to walk in a straight line in a sense. Because this King of Swords is talking about structure, order, and it's also talking about having emotional discipline. I mean, if this isn't a person or someone's aura or energy, this could be a book that you're reading, a podcast that you're listening to, a friend that comes around once in a while and just reinforces emotional discipline. This could be someone that understands like the sacral chakra needs to be balanced in order to channel your creativity, in order to manifest, in order to attract what you want. What is the fire signs, hopes, and fears? Spirit, speak to me clearly. Fire signs, hopes, and fears. I heard get up. So someone is hoping, but they fear what actions they have to take. Let's see. Someone could be concerned about a bill or an unexpected expense. Wow. As I said that, the Four of Pentacles. You see how she's holding on to her purse, her handbag? Yeah, someone could be concerned about finances here. Four of Pentacles also talks about having a blocked heart chakra on an emotional level, but this also could be talking about making wise decisions in matters of finances. The finances came up earlier, and this is the only Pentacle card that came up in this entire reading so far. So when it comes to your hopes and fears, this could be about money. And Spirit is telling me that the self-care and finances came together for a reason. Take care of yourself, take care of your responsibilities, and stop measuring yourself to money. And everything will work out. This is why I want to do individual messages for each sign as well. Look into they're saying your sixth house. Sixth house when it comes to money it can have to do with work. Like how you make passive income, whether it's your only source or your side hustle. Sixth house talks about work too. So look into the sixth house regarding finances. See what's in there. What planets do you natally have there? What current planets are going on right now that are in there? That may give you some better answers as to what's going on regarding your finances. Let's look at the potential outcome for the fire signs. You hear someone say, give me one more, so I might pull one more card. Three of Wands, this is good. This is good. Three of Wands is progression. This could have to do with the leaving. I'm leaving what was in the past behind, and I am looking forward. I'm not looking back. I'm motivated. I'm inspired. I'm not going to look back. Three of Wands can also talk about long-term future goals and plans being executed. This is good. Let me look at the major arcanas that came out in this reading. We have the Lovers, the Chariot, and the Star. I feel the need to remind you and reassure you guys that when it comes to a relationship, somebody that you may struggle with grieving what they once were to you, what you once wanted with them, then this doesn't have to be romantic either. It could be platonic, a partnership, a business partnership, a soulmate, whatever, children, because children definitely came up a few times in this reading. This is telling me, and Spirit is wanting me to remind you guys that to stay optimistic with the star, be hopeful, pray, because there is a wish fulfillment coming in for those that take this advice. There is better days. There is goals that will be successfully accomplished. Okay, especially if it has to do with your finances, that will happen. For those that choose to stay in the Four of Cups energy, a lot of stagnation. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of stagnation. And that could be just because you need time. You know, it's kind of giving me temperance energy where you need to take time to process this grieving. For some of you guys, you're grieving your body, how it used to be and how it used to function. For some reason, that just came up out of nowhere. But there's something about that you can change, though. All right, let me see if there's any other messages. Queen of Wands and the Three of Wands. See, this is what it looks like when someone gets up and they do something. Progression, future plans start to execute. You start to see progress. You start to see movement. The Three of Wands is definitely like, I've outgrown this territory. I'm moving on to new territories, and I know where I'm going to. Yeah, she's looking forward here. And that's why the Queen of Wands is coming up as a challenge, because they want you to move. They want you to do something. We have, out of all the suits, the most came out was the Cups. So this is the matters of the heart. Four of Cups is past energy. Six of Cups is more past energy. The Ten of Cups came up in the past position, and the Nine of Cups came up as your energy. Be careful with self-medicating, numbing yourself, overindulging in anything that makes you feel really, really good, because that could be something that could also have you stagnant and not in a position to move forward towards your personal goals. And it's okay to overindulge and have fun, but you need to do it in moderation. So if you have a really good day, you splurge on yourself, you spoil yourself, cool. Do it every other day, though. That's excessive. You need to do this in moderation. You also need to release fixed energy of how you wanted things to be, so that you can allow opportunities so you can allow new opportunities to be created and have even more fulfilling or better experiences. It's a King of Swords here lingering in your environment, but this person is wanting to keep things in order. They want your emotions to be intact. They don't want you all over the place. And if this isn't somebody, again, this could be you, or this could be your spirit team telling you to keep your emotions together. Finances will get better when you start taking care of yourself and stop comparing money to your self-worth and value. Okay? That is the collective message, guys. I'm going to go ahead and tap into each and every fire sign. Aries, 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 Aries. This has been a cool read. Let's see what messages are for you. They're advising me to just pull 3 cards, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to listen. Aries, Aries, Aries. Aries, Aries, Aries. They want me to point out a few things for those that are hip to the knowledge of astrology. From what I can remember, the North Node is currently in the sign of Aries, and it will be in the sign of Aries until January of next year. I think January 11th to be exact, 2025. And they also want to point out that Chiron is in the sign of Aries as well, and that's the healer in you, like what you need to heal. that the Chiron represents your healing, your wounds that need to be healed in this lifetime. So for those that are aware and hip to the knowledge of astrology, that's just another reminder for you of those two planets are in, those two transits are in your zodiac sign, Aries, Chiron and North Node. Okay. Aries, Aries, Aries. Something happened during your birthday season as well that still is affecting you. Maybe this was a good thing. Like, it feels like something significant in your life possibly could have changed the trajectory of your life happened during Aries season. That's not going to apply to every single person. Okay, something happened behind the scenes that ended up working out for you. This could have been an ancestor that came through and helped you out or gave you some sounded advice or something like that. Aries, Aries, Aries. We have the Three of Cups. Okay. Three of Cups energy. What else? The Knight of Cups. More Cups energy. Okay. The Six of Pentacles. I'm getting a very direct message, which at the bottom of the deck, the Ace of Swords. There's a mental block that's going to be removed for somebody within a connection, a relationship, partnership, y'all fill in the blank, friendship. Yeah, Hangman. Someone's going to realize that they do need to move on. Ace of Swords, the Hangman, and the Fool. Someone is contemplating on doing this. Oh my gosh. And the Two of Cups. There's the clarity. Oh, after much time, I realized some things. I found a solution. I got like, this feels like a mental block being removed, yo. This feels like after some time of self-reflection or just observing and scrutinizing everything that's been going on around me, I've come to some sort of conclusion in reality. Check. This could have been someone that gains, like, this feels like a revelation. And that was to take a risk in matters of love. Maybe someone is realizing I was just working too much. I was too dedicated towards something or someone, and I'm going to take a risk in matters of love. Someone's just going to do it. They're going to take a risk. The Three of Cups is talking about the Four of Cups that came out as the overall energy in the collective reading. Remember, the Four of Cups was the very first tarot card that came out in your reading. I said something that someone is stuck on the past, reminiscing about the past. The Three of Cups comes right before the Four of Cups. So this is telling me that someone is stuck on a third-party situation or was stuck on a third-party situation that happened. This Knight of Cups is coming through to tell me that they're trying to rectify the situation with the Ace of Swords. This Knight of Cups is trying to convince somebody that a third-party situation is not relevant anymore, and that they're willing to show up with the Three of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles with action, reciprocity, fairness, balance. What is the advice for this energy, Spirit, for Aries? There's someone here, and you know what? I remember, I don't know if it was Aries love reading that I just recently posted within the last 2 weeks, or if it was the fire sign element message. But I remember saying that someone doesn't believe that someone changed, and they did. Yeah, it was actually Aries love reading, because I remember putting the title, it's different this time. Something about this is different. And this person is coming through again saying like that third party situation is irrelevant. It's no longer, okay? Let me pull on advice about this. And then we'll go into Leo. This Knight of Cups is like pretty much pleading their case. They're like, I don't know what else I can tell this person, my person, that this third party situation is not what they think it is. It's no longer an issue. I'm also picking up that this may have to do with blended family, extended family, or blended family, extended family with this Three of Cups and relationship dynamics. Something about this finances and self-care. Someone's going to be showing up financially in this situation as well. They want you, your spirit team is telling you, you need to take care of yourself, and someone's going to someone's going to bring finances to the table. They're going to show up. They're going to do more. You just take care of yourself and watch this person show up and do more. Just like with that hangman earlier. What is the advice for the Aries? Didn't I say this in the collective message? This being the challenge was the Queen of Wands. They want you to take action. And for the record, Queen of Wands is Aries and Pisces energy. So I could be connecting to someone that also has Pisces placements. This message is really for you. I feel the need to say that. This is talking about taking action. Believing in your gifts. Believing in that spark in you. Showing up attractive, eccentric, beautiful. Okay. This is a very spiritual being. I mean, I feel like out of all the queens, when it comes to the Queen of Wands, she has the ability. See, she's a socialite. Like, she knows how to get her way because she's passionate and she's confident and she's attractive while she's doing it. She's a multitasker. She can get a lot done. This is like, out of all the queens, she's really out there getting done. She's always on the go. She wears many, 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 many hats. And people don't know how she does it, but she does. This could be just like, get up and start taking care of yourself. That could be one of the things with the self-care card. 2 more cards for advice for the fire signs, Aries. Strength, okay. I feel like telling you guys, lean on God and ask Him to give you strength when things require you to have courage to do something that's scary for you. Queen of Wands in the Strength card is indicating like someone needs to put themselves out there and they're scared, prideful, possibly insecure. This is why self-care is such a thing in this reading. One more. Wow. The Ace of Cups. It's scary to open my heart. It's scary to open my heart. And for the record, the Ace of Cups talks about self-care too. It could be talking about rejuvenating yourself, your heart. This could be talking about working with the heart chakra. This could be talking about new love, being open to new love. Okay, this could be someone coming in. So that this could be someone new coming in saying, hey, I may have dropped the ball here and there, but I want to fix it. Okay. I want to show you with acts of service that I can fix it. And it could be scary for the Aries to give this person another chance. But Spirit is saying, get yourself together, feel good about yourself with the Queen of Wands, be sexy. Okay, believe in your ashe. Have the courage to speak and do what you truly want to do. And open your heart while you do it. And watch how things work out for you. Aries, Aries, Aries. That is your message and advice. Let's go into Leo. Leo. What messages are for the Leo spirit? Speak to me clearly. Leo. Ooh, we have a Leo in the building. King of Wands can represent Cancer and Leo vibes. Okay, so there's a King of Wands showing up for the Leo reading, a masculine, someone that could be traveling to you or is at a long distance. Doesn't have to be. This person could be encouraged to do the right thing by their father, or fatherhood could be something important to them. What else? Leo, Leo, Leo. I feel like someone's keeping tabs on somebody. Wow, we have the Eight of Swords and the Justice card. As I said, that King of Wands clarified by Justice and the Eight of Swords. Worry. Someone is worried. Someone that could be at a distance from you. Someone that could be concerned about fatherhood. Someone that's insecure. Someone that is worried about karma playing out. What's the advice? Justice is also Libra energy. It's the only major arcana that's come out in this reading so far for Leo. I keep hearing someone say, don't worry, don't worry. Everything is going to balance out and work out in your favor. Someone is being haunted by their actions too, because karma is telling them like what comes up must come down. Like this is someone that's aware that karma is coming and they're worried. All right, what's the advice for the Leo? We had someone say, gotcha. Ooh, we have the Star. I did not tell you, don't worry. Prayers are being answered. God has heard you. They have not fallen on deaf ears. Justice and the Star. There's something that is outside of someone's control. No matter what they try to do, no matter how much they worry, things are going to work out. I feel like someone has inherited karmic debt based on their actions, and so things are finally balancing out for those that someone did wrong. What's the advice for the Leo? This could be someone's husband or someone's significant other. Justice could also talk about like the judicial system, contracts, the law, court, paperwork, documentation. I also talk about cause and effect. Wow, we have the Hierophant. There's something very spiritual going on for the Leos. We have the Star and we have the Hierophant. Okay, some of you guys could be connecting with Source, God. You could be connecting to religion and matters of spirit, anything that has to do with spirituality. There's a higher source that is working on someone's behalf to balance something out and make things fair. And this is also giving me not just God, but ancestral energy. The Hierophant is strong Taurus energy. That's Taurus. So we have the Star, the Hierophant. Do not give up. Do not give up on your faith. Do not give up on your prayers. They are being answered. And someone is freaking worried with the King of Wands and the Eight of Swords. Hearing, what did I do? We have the Queen of Wands has come up for the collective reading. The Queen of Wands has come up for Aries reading. And now the Queen of Wands has come up for the Leo reading. Remember, in the collective reading for the fire signs, Queen of Wands was the challenge. So, like the typical fire signs, they're going to take action. They love a challenge. So the Queen of Wands is indicating to me with the Star in the Hierophant that they're going to use their ashe. I told you, the Queen of Wands is a very spiritual and passionate, ambitious, action-oriented woman. So she's going to take all of that energy and make something happen. And I also want to point out something here. There is a King and now a Queen of Wands here. There is a union here. This could be two people that were once together, still together, or intend to be together. Something is being sorted out. Especially with this Justice card, there could be a contract between the two of these people here. there could be a contract between the two of you guys. Remember, guys, if you want to book a personal reading, the links are in the description box below. I feel like somebody's going to end up booking a reading off of this. The Star and the Hierophant. Wow, these are two cards that could definitely indicate marriage or another, also a contract. I just want to pull one more. Oh, remember, guys, relationship dynamics. Something is leaving, no longer going to be the same. This doesn't necessarily mean that someone is leaving someone, but it could represent like the way things are. It's no longer going to be. I want to clarify the King and the Queen of Wands, since these two court cards came together. This is a union. This is someone that has a contract with the Justice card. Wow, the Ace of Wands. Didn't I just say that? This is insanity. We have the King and the Queen of Wands clarified by the Ace of Wands. Something new is about to happen between the two of these people. Relationship, partnership, contract, agreement. There's something new that's coming in. And I don't know why one of you guys are worried, but I'm telling you, Spirit is coming through and saying, don't worry. Something is going to balance out for everybody involved. So, if you want more details on this, guys, book a personal reading with me. They're telling me justice and judgment. So this could definitely have to do with court. It doesn't have to. This could be judgment in the spiritual realm happening as well. Ace of Wands. And they're telling me that see how there's that flame coming out of her hand? She's the one that did something to create this new start. While he is sitting here with his pocket and his hand in his pocket. Like, okay, let's see what happens. Yeah, they have no other choice but to see what happens. Flipper switch the roles, but I feel like the Queen of Wands did something. She used her ashe to make something happen. And someone is starting to freak out and get anxiety. Worry. But I heard again, don't worry. It's going to balance out for everybody involved. Okay, so Leo, that is your reading. Let's get into Sag. Sagittarius. What's going on with the Sag? What's going on with the Sag? Oh. Seven of Pentacles. You got me waiting. You got me waiting. When I tell you everything you need to hear, like, baby, come now. That just came out. You got me waiting. I can't keep waiting on you. Channel message, Fantasia. Wow, they don't want me to stop singing that song. You got me waiting. Let me stop. Seven of Pentacles, but that talks about someone sowing a seed, but maybe someone's sowing a seed by themselves. Let's see. You got me waiting on you. Maybe that's why we have relationship dynamics, grief, work, and leaving. Show me. Sagittarius, Page of Wands. Someone's trying to communicate with somebody, but they're not responding. But that's because someone's occupied right now. They're sowing a seed into something that they've invested. Like, respond to me. Hello. This is what it feels like for Sagittarius. Did you respond to someone, or someone is waiting on you to respond? But I feel like someone is very occupied right now. This could have to do with their finances, with the Seven of Pentacles and finances card. Wow, another seven. Seven of Cups. Someone is not available for somebody, and it's because they really are occupied here. Look how both of these men, their heads are down and they're very focused on whatever they're doing. But this page of wands is telling me that I'm reaching out. Someone's reaching out for communication. They're too occupied at this time. Let me get advice on how to handle this situation. I hear someone saying the Sag is just going to keep trying. You got me waiting on you. Yeah, you got someone got the Sag waiting or flipper switcher roles, but it's because they're doing a lot right now with the Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. The World. Okay. I can't help but feel like this person needs to complete something with the World. And you know what? The Seven of Pentacles and the World are both Saturn cards. The World is Saturn energy, and the Seven of Pentacles is Saturn and Taurus. So this is someone that really is focusing on something, and they're very fixated on something too. And I don't see them negotiating with anybody about managing their time or squeezing anybody in at this time. Let me see. Maybe I'm talking about you, Sag, or maybe I'm talking about the cross watcher. What's the advice for Sag? I feel like they want you to accept this at this time. I mean, when you're dealing with Saturn, it's best to just take orders from Saturn, because Saturn could be testing you about whoever's reaching out to who. Saturn could be like, hey, focus. Me and you right now. That's a distraction. Wow. The Ace of Pentacles. Now I understand even more. Seven of Pentacles going into the Ace of Pentacles. Someone is really too occupied. They're building something. And this is telling me that once they're done, God's going to be blessing them with this is going to be a huge blessing. You got me waiting on you. This is not to say that Sag, you're not important. This is not to say that Sag, you're irrelevant or whatever. This is to say, like, this is an explanation as to why someone is not accessible. And I really do feel like God, Source, is telling them to focus. Didn't I say something in Sag reading about, I think it was a love reading. They're bringing it up for a reason. So that you need to detox your friendships. One more for you guys. There's something about focus. This might be a season where, like, Sag, you're not to get off your square for anything or anyone that God has decided or has labeled as a distraction. Doesn't mean someone is a distraction for the rest of your life, but they could be a distraction, and Spirit could be saying, listen, focus. There is something tangible, something promising, something long-term. Okay, there's a blessing here. You need to commit to this right now. Focus on this right now. You have so many options in front of you right now. Let's not get distracted right now. One more. You're almost done right now. The World card is the last major arcana. No wonder. You know, it's kind of like when someone's graduating and they're going to school. Like, you're graduating from school. This is your last class. And then you're going to be done. So if you have a distraction, it's okay to sacrifice that distractions for the sake of graduating. Let it go. It's not that important. Not as important as this. One more for the Sagittarius regarding advice. God got you waiting on a blessing too. He wants you to complete this. Ooh, I wouldn't drop the ball. Not with the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. The Two of Cups. Guys, bottom of the deck is the Empress. Oh my gosh. Yeah, someone's in the background missing somebody. The Two of Cups is a partnership. Guys, okay, how do I explain this? There's a bigger calling right now. God is calling you to do something bigger right now, Sag. And so that would require you to prioritize what's most important. There is somebody, whether it's you or someone else, that is missing you, okay? Someone's missing somebody, all while you're integrating and getting into alignment with a blessing right now. And so they're going to be reaching out to you consistently. And this is why Spirit is saying they're a distraction right now. They're a distraction in your season. This person may project onto you, I feel lonely, I feel neglected, I feel abandoned, I feel insecure, I feel. And their feelings could very much be valid. But Spirit is saying, please continue to sow into the investment that we have made together to collaborate. We're working behind the scenes to create more opportunities for you. You're almost at the finish line. And once you complete this, there will be some sort of soulmate connection, partnership, something that's going to be very promising and fertile. It's going to feel so good. It's going to taste so sweet, like dessert. Okay? And the plus about all of this is that in the event that you choose to put this blessing, this collaborated project or goal with God, you put it first before someone's needs and wants right now, you both are going to experience something lucrative, promising, long-term together. This two right here is giving me baby, okay? So this could be a pregnancy and or this could be a passion project or a personal goal that you have invested your time, right? With the Seven of Pentacles. Like this is, first of all, this is giving me baby. You see the Seven of Pentacles, that's the seed growing in her belly, and the Ace of Pentacles is the baby, okay? Now, if this is an actual baby, this is a passion project or a goal or something that is actually that you've invested in, that you nurture, that you care, that you know, just like the Empress would do with a plant, it's going to grow into something so promising. Like this is like a passion project that's going to be able to, that you're going to be able to live off of. This is a relationship that you're probably going to end up marrying and being together. This could be a lifetime partner with the Two of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. This could be you guys moving into a new home together, both getting promoted and making more money together. Okay, it could be whatever. You guys fill in the blank. There's a test here. Do not get distracted by someone and their emotions right now. And I don't want to disregard anyone's feelings, but focus. Okay? Guys, the links are in the description box for you guys to book a personal reading with me and to follow me on my socials. I'm going to see y'all there. I'll catch y'all there. I already know y'all going to be there. We're going to link up. I'm going to see you on my Instagram. I'm going to see you on my Twitter, my threads. It's going to be a vibe. Also, remember every Friday I upload. And also, pour into me and I'll pour into you 3 times more. So comment, like, share, subscribe. And until next time, we'll see each other.